Over here in the browser, we have an image which is 1024 pixels wide. This is suitable for desktop devices, but not particularly suitable for smaller devices because of its dimensions and the fact that it has quite a lot of space around it. So a lot of the room will be taken up by the grass. Well, let's say we wanted more of the room to be taken up by the sheep. Therefore, we want to show a cropped version of this image. Well, there's a way to do this in HTML, which means we can target which image shows before we even get to the CSS or the JavaScript loading. So what we need to do first is wrap the image in a picture tag. And as the first element in the picture tag, we can supply a source. To the source, we're going to provide a media attribute, and that's going to be a media query. So let's say max width 500 pixels. And the next attribute we're going to apply is the source set attribute. And inside the source set attribute, we're going to pass the image that we want to load when the viewport size is 500 pixels or less. So I'm going to grab that image now. So let's save and refresh and see how that affects our page. Let's open the DevTools to see the width. And as we go down below 500 pixels, we get the cropped version of the image. So this way we can fine-tune which variations of desktop images get shown on smaller viewports. If we wanted to supply more than one variation of the image, we could supply more source elements. Loading images in this way will mean that our users don't use as much of their bandwidth as they would loading a larger image. And it gives them an improved user experience because the images are optimized for smaller screens. This approach is different to resolution switching because it allows us to have fine-tuning over which exact image gets loaded depending on the viewport width.